Welcome everyone to the CU Rec Center for Game 2 between the Colorado Buffaloes and the Arizona State Sun Devils. Colorado took Game 1, winning by a score of 4-2 behind the back of Matt Server. And now they try to sweep the weekend series, something they've struggled to do all season, and they need to do it tonight to stay in the conversation for Nationals.
Yeah, well, we talked to goaltender Matt Server last night after the 4-2 win over these Sun Devils, and he said essentially that, yeah, they can't play like they did last night, and that they know they need to win both, and the way they played last night under most circumstances is a losing game. And the only fact that it wasn't is that they played phenomenally on offense and were able to stop most of what came down on defense. So they need to play better. They understand that, but this is still a hurdle. They've spent the entire season, they've spent the past couple months seeing we need to win both on the weekend, and they haven't been able to do it yet.
The only time they've won both in a given weekend, the very first weekend of the season here in Boulder against San Diego State. They've either split or lost both for the rest of the season. And here come the Buffs. So the Buffaloes in a must-win situation, as we just mentioned. Looks like Liam O'Gwyn will be getting a start for Colorado. And he's played really well this season.
Oh, yeah.
I really like what he's been doing. Lately they've been going to Matt Server quite a bit, but O'Gwyn is still 6-3-1, averaging a little over 3.5 goals per game. His save percentage just hovering over 900, but he did pick up a shutout last week against San Diego State.
Numbers have absolutely gone up for O'Gwyn here, but on the other side of the ice, Alex, new from last night.
Yeah, they're going to switch goaltenders. Cody Creasy, the goaltender who has played the least for ASU this season, played in just 5 games. They have 4 goaltenders, and all of them have played over 6, at least 5 games. Of course, now 6 with Creasy starting tonight. And so we're just moments away from puck drop. Aiden, keys to the game tonight for the Buffs.
Win the weekend. That's all it is. Have a consistent game, have a strong game, have a good game between all of your players. Be communicative on ice, be a unit, play strong, and play better than they did last night. Take both games tonight, or this weekend, excuse me.
Jared, any comments?
I mean, I think they played a solid game overall yesterday. Just obviously they came out with the 4-2 win. Just kind of settled down a little bit on the defensive end, and Arizona State gave you chances last night. A lot of odd man rushes. Capitalize on those if you get them early. Make them chase from behind.
Well, we're just about ready from the rec center. Buffaloes, Sun Devils, Game 2 underway from Boulder. Kruk up to Friesen, and O'Gwyn quickly grabs that one in his glove, settles it down for Kinney. And that one goes off the stick of McConaughey and touches the netting for the first stoppage of play.
And we're looking for a hot start from the Buffs tonight, Alex, aren't we? We were talking about that before the game. Obviously, it's fine if they start out flat-footed and then come into the game, as long as, they don't give up a large lead. But we want them to just come into this game with their identity, how they want to play, already set.
Remember, they were down twice by 1 goal throughout the period of last night's contest. Down 1-0 and 2-1. They scored the last 3 goals of the game to win by 2. So they came back a couple times. They were down, but did not quit yesterday, but they got to make sure that they do the exact same if they get behind here. McConaughey picks up the puck in spinning motion. McConaughey moves around Erdman, now towards the net, saved by Creasy.
Well, it's all about those little things, Alex, that goaltender's Matt Server was talking about from last night. Obviously, he was in the game, saw what was going on, just cleaning up the little turnovers, the little mistakes, the little issues that they were making.
Tillman dumps it back into the Colorado side. Kylie Ram chasing it down for ASU. And quickly cleared away by the Buffs. Here's Erdman. Sends it back in, and a bouncing puck held onto by Liam O'Gwyn.
Well, the difference from last night, I don't think we don't want the penalty yet, and we saw a lot of those last night. So
yes, we did. A lot of penalties.
Another thing that needs to be worked on by this Buffs team, because 5-minute major they killed off, a bunch of penalties they killed off. Did let up 1 power play goal. Just can't shoot yourself in the foot with a man down on all game.
I think the big key for both teams is stay out of the box. Both teams found themselves in the penalty box a ton last night.
We practically played no 5-on-5 during the second period.
That's at least what it felt like. That's what it felt like, for sure. And again, it also did feel like every big hit along the boards was getting called for both sides. So I think it's important to, of course, be physical, but don't give the refs any judgment calls.
And they've hopefully got some morale here today, as once again, former captain Quinn Streppel from last year in attendance, as he was last night.
Exactly. He was a big leader on that team last year. Here's the turnover in front of the net. Dionisio throws it towards net again. Puck is loose right in front of the crease and now cleared away by ASU.
And remember, ASU's first goal, as well as one of Colorado's goals last night, was scored on a very scramble situation in front of the net, similar to that. And Colorado could look definitely for those rebounds, those opportunities, those very hectic, messy areas for some goals.
That was the one goal that was scored in the first period, and the near goal for Colorado in the first period that just barely went wide of the post off the stick of Blake Blevins. And so just a little over 2 minutes into the game, the line of Marcinkiewicz, Rosalenko, and Issa stays out there and returns from last night's contest.
The stronger of the top lines we judged last night.
And now here's Gold trying to keep it in. Gosnell will just take it out just to make sure it will not be offsides. Palmer spins around Rosalenko and now sends it off the side of the boards. King trying to poke it to himself. Now he ends up having the puck into the Colorado zone. He shoots one. It's blocked by Gosnell. Puck's still loose. Pass back out to Palmer. He trips and he cannot keep it in the offensive zone for Arizona State. Puck still floating around in the neutral zone and picked up by King. for it, stolen away by Georgisa. He just shoots one. It's blocked by Kruk. Marcinkevičius going to get that towards Rosalenko. It finds Crawford. Marcinkevičius and Palmer get physical with each other, as these teams were very physical with each other last night. Rosalenko falls down to the ice, and now here's King for Arizona State.
That physicality, Alex, a big part of why there were so many trips to the box.
Marcinkevičius to chase down the puck behind the ASU net. He'll send it over to Hartman. Send it back around for Rapp. And it's taken back by Kruk for ASU, one of the assistant captains for the Sun Devil team. Here's Ethan Sanders to send it in. Did not play last night, but is in the lineup tonight for the Sun Devils. Puck loose in the Colorado defensive zone, and Hartman able to get to the loose puck and send it out. Puck has been iced by Hartman. And so a defensive zone draw coming up for the Buffs.
Yeah, that was a good sustained pressure there from the Buffs with that line of Marcinkevičius, Issa, and Rosalenko. They were kept the pressure and forechecking hard, forcing turnovers, and they had their entire shift in the offensive zone. Just needed to generate some chances off of that.
Buffs control off the draw. Hartman able to get it over towards Crawford. Cam Crawford elevates the puck off the glass and out of the zone. Keaton Foy in the corner looking for Bunting, just past his stick. Right idea.
Just nearly executed. Well done.
Pass towards, and ASU tried the exact same thing, same result. Erdman sends it back in. Cooch in the pressure with Crawford, and he levels Crawford down to the ice, shoves him down again, gives him another push. And now this puck lifted out. Bunting missed the glove down, and now Cooch slips down. Here's Marchand, spins around Blevins. Marchand. Scott Friesen towards the net. Ferguson plays it away from O'Gwyn.
And some early hard work by the Buffs, honestly by both teams. Hopefully a good indicator of the game to come.
Robinson trying to get it in front for Tillman. Now Friesen back for Robinson. Friesen retrieves behind the net. Oh, the one-touch pass looking for Tillman. Cleanly picked off by the Buffs defense. Now Pearson finds McConaughey just to stall before ASU dumps it back in to the Colorado side. Pearson looking for Shenik. Ferguson going to go pick it up for Colorado. Shenik in the neutral zone, gets it into the ASU zone, but loses control of the puck. And now hands it off to the other 23 in Wyatt Palmer.
Shenik really has upped his game in terms of puck possession. He's been phenomenal in just being able to keep the puck on rushes such as these.
Gosnell flushes it around the boards. McConaughey stretches the stick out to keep it in. Shenik going to the corner. Pearson and DiDomizio instead of Pearson going to join the fray there. Now here's Tillman. Sends it in towards O'Gwyn. Missed the net. Kinney trying to get that towards DiDomizio. Almost nearly turned it over to Ben Chase, also in the lineup today, was not playing yesterday. Trunco looking for Borghi, long stretch pass. Doesn't work out. Puck still loose. Though. Kruk able to get it over to Erdman. Kruk up to Chase. Miss Erdman on that pass. Has it stuck in the corner. Erdman chasing it down. Able to get it by Caleb Gold. Here comes Erdman. Erdman, backhander, stopped by O'Gwyn. Rebound wide of the net. Erdman had the game's first goal last night for ASU. The defender has 4 goals this season, including one last night. So about 7 minutes gone in this opening frame. No goals, but a couple of good chances on both sides.
And a huge hit just to the right of Liam O'Gwyn.
Some issue with the stick. They're going to have to Doesn't look like it's broken, but they're just going to hand it back to the ASU bench. Maybe it was an extra stick. Who knows? Defensive zone draw won by Colorado. Caleb Old clears it out. Ethan Sanders tipped off the stick of Murkowski, also in the lineup that did not play last night. ASU going to their reserves, very much so. As another player on the team who was not playing last night, Logan Lee, is down there fighting for the puck. So ASU really doing a lot, changing up the rotation, changing up the lines, putting some fresh skaters there.
Players fresh, yeah, exactly. I mean, it was a hard game last night. Both teams played very heavy, very physical.
Here's Lee, up to Murkowski. Puck deflected, and off of Issa's stick, now down back behind the goal line. Sanders battling with Rosalenko. Rosalenko trying to get that in front of the net for Issa. It's cleared away. Here's Kate. Over there towards Issa. He's got the puck. Back to Kate, off his skate, shoots one just wide of the net. Marcin Kevichu spin around. He's trying to find someone in the slot there. No one was there for Colorado. Jesse Kate across the blue line, shoots one, saved by Creasy.
Really good awareness of the situation. Realized they caught Arizona in a pretty bad change, and good save there from Creasy.
George Issa into the corner. Sent back. Palmer back to Cooch. Now White clears the zone. Wow, he's looking for Cooch. He's now sliding on the ice. Almost taken away. And a big stop from O'Gwyn. They call a penalty, it looks like. Ryan Quast had that shot. Of course, on the starting lines for ASU, yet another player on the team for ASU today that did not play last night. And Ferguson is headed to the box.
Yeah, they called interference on the play there. Not exactly. I got mixed up which if Ferguson was the one back checking there, but interference seems a little odd in that situation.
And well, Buffs are going to have to go to the penalty kill.
Something they were quite familiar with last night.
O'Gwyn makes that save on Marchant. And yeah, the penalty kill was a big part of the game last night. Special teams overall.
We were talking about how important special teams might be for these two teams, how neck and neck they were.
Marchant grabs the puck at the top in the corner. Robinson in the corner of the zone. Tyler Kylie Ram. Back to Ryan Robinson. ASU a bit out of his sorts, and the puck is cleared by Colorado. Tillman behind his own net, waiting to draw up an attack for the Sun Devils. Lets Robinson pick up the puck with some momentum. Robinson into the Colorado zone. Ryan Robinson behind the Colorado net. Back in front, big save by O'Gwyn.
Wow. Real dangerous chance there for Arizona State.
O'Gwyn has the better of him there. Here's Robinson, who had that really nice pass towards, I think that was either Kylie Ram. I think it was Kylie Ram who shot that one. Now it's deflected off a Trunco stick towards Creasy. He has to go back and grab it. Colorado's penalty kill, playing well as we reach the halfway point of this first period. The pass deflected off the stick of Borgie. Cooch able to get it back to Butler. Borgie able to steal it away. Borgie on shorthanded, stolen away, and that's going to be a penalty against ASU. Borgie draws the penalty while the Buffs are shorthanded.
Yeah, hooking call there. And that was something we saw last night. Blevins, most notably last night on the penalty kill, had the ability to force pressure and then cause ASU to take penalties while up a man. And now today we have Borgie, who working hard, steals the puck. Semi-breakaway there, just gets hooked up on the hands a little bit, and now even strengthened. Almost 3/4 of a power play for the Buffs.
Yeah, 27 seconds of 4-on-4 play before the Buffs will head to their first power play of the night. So both the sevens for each team sitting in the box, and Caden Butler and Jack Ferguson. Friesen drops it off. Scott Kennedy.
Now remember, Colorado did score at 4-on-4 last night.
Yeah, that is true. Here comes Pashenik racing up the ice with McConaughey. Pashenik tries to throw that one in and he scores!
I mean, not the most traditional goal. Just threw it on the net and good things happen. And that one just squeaks through Creasy and into the back of the net.
So another 4-on-4 goal, and Pashenik has cracked double digits, his 10th goal of the season.
What a nice play, too, just rushing in shorthanded, or not shorthanded, 4-on-4, but just rushing in onto the play and made a really nice, bump shot right over the pad of the goaltender.
And the best news for the Buffs, they still get their power play.
Absolutely, they scored that one early.
5 seconds left on the 4-on-4. Kite to start the power play. Pearson to McConaughey. Just flips it in. And White quickly trying to clear. Pashenik rides the boards to keep it in. Just leaves it behind him for McConaughey. Slap shot stopped by Creasy and cleared away. Under 9 to go in the first period. Kite pulls, got to get it away from Ben Chase. Ben Chase almost steals it away for ASU, does a nice play. McConaughey, a nice spin move around King, gives it to Borgie. Now back to Pashenik. McConaughey goes behind him. And now Lee to clear, but Pashenik keeps it in. Pashenik shoots one, blocked by Lee. Pearson has it stolen away by Chase, kept in by Kite. 40 seconds left on the power play. Puck finally cleared by ASU. And McConaughey will collect. McConaughey starts up a rush. McConaughey shoots one, glove save by Creasy.
When he's flying, he's flying. McConaughey just looks so smooth and makes it look so easy, the skating, and then just loads up a shot, and that was a rocket there, but hey, caught by Creasy. Well done.
Second unit. This unit had probably more success on the power play. They didn't get the goal, but sustained pressure throughout the game. They probably had more of that yesterday. The first unit was the one who scored the goal on the power play, but it's nice to see the second unit also be able to create some chances.
Well, and even if the second power play unit did not score, Quas without a stick now, just trying to kick and clear it away, able to kick it over to Cooch, and that one missed the net. Wow, what an effort from Quast to do something that from Rosalenko touches the rafters, and wow, I gotta say
that was incredible.
That was incredible from Quast. Lost the stick on the rush and just able to
somehow
use his skates
with the play and the puck, and
able
to his teammate.
Yeah, very, 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 very nice play by Ryan Quast. Almost, it led to a great scoring opportunity for ASU. Cooch just couldn't put the backhander past Liam O'Gwyn. Gosnell over to Gold. Now Gosnell trying to clear it. That also will go up into the rafters. Almost stuck up there. Kind of squeezed through one of the...
Bobbled a little bit.
Yeah, kind of sat up there for a second before falling back down to the ice. We've had 1 or 2 pucks get stuck up in the rafters this season. And after last night, no one had any issues with the rafters. In game 2 here, in just the span of about 30 seconds, 2 plays have to be stopped because they put the puck up into the rafters. Again, the ceiling in the rec center is a bit lower than certain other rinks, so it can throw people off when trying to clear, but didn't seem like it was a problem last night. Here's Robinson shooting one that's blocked by the skate of Blake Blevins. Marchant throwing it towards the net and missing the net wide. Robinson retreats for Arizona State. Continues the retreat. Now they start a push. Gets it up to Robinson. Gets by Gosnell. Gosnell able to catch up to the play. And now Pearson intercepts the pass.
Great awareness from Pearson, understanding what the play was there.
Issa trying to get that cross-ice pass up to Pearson. Palmer read the play, and now Tillman has it. Pearson picks off that pass and gets it to Gosnell. Now Pearson able to backhand one towards Pashenik. He missed them. Pearson. Now Pashenik off his stick. Able to work around the defender. Max Pashenik with Pearson. Pearson! What a save by Cody Creasy.
Well, that makes up for the goal he let up, because that's an incredible save to keep Pearson off the board there. Oh, man.
Great work from Pashenik getting in the zone and then got the nice floater pass over the. I mean, the defenseman did everything right. Get you slide down there in the slot. Nice pass to Pearson, and Pearson, little high, but man, what a save from Creasy.
Clean draw win. Hartman throws it towards net just wide. Pearson throwing it back towards net. It's blocked. Now in the neutral zone. King trying to pick it up for the Sun Devils. He said it's possessed by Kinney for a moment. And now the Sun Devils regain control. Kinney once again. Stick is lost. Was broken. Still on the ice. Now here's a shot. And missing that one is Sanders.
Nearly fooled O'Gwen there.
Yeah. Referees picked up the broken stick. That goes off the skate of Pearson. And now Lee to elevate it into the Colorado zone. Hartman to Pearson. Stolen away by ASU, but a one-touch pass could not work. Pashenik riding the boards. Off the tie up there. Now McConaughey possesses the puck. Makes a nice move, but is outworked by the 4 ASU defenders. But McConaughey still has the puck. Now Cooch loses it to DiDimizio. Kate at the point. It's blocked by Cooch. Back in front, looking for DiDimizio. It gets tipped off his stick.
Great shift here, though. The Buffs set up in the offensive zone really, really quickly, settling into their structure and got a couple high-quality chances offense.
Final 5 minutes of the first period. Borghi coming in with DiDimizio. Borghi shoots, missed the net. Kate to the loose puck, just throws it in. Saved by Creasy. Bit of a shove after the play. Borghi getting in the face of whoever shoved him. I think that was Erdman. Now exchanging some words. They got to separate them quickly before anything gets too nasty.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of chances here for the Buffaloes. And the odd man rushes we talked about earlier. They're getting them. Just got to finish 1 or 2 and pull ahead. And, maybe make this game out of reach early. It's never over, but if you put 1 or 2 more of these odd man rushes home, I mean, ASU looking at a 2-goal deficit or 3-goal deficit in their 3rd game of the weekend could be a huge difference.
Here's a shot that gets blocked, and Jared, if things do go the Buffs' way at the end here, ASU has 2 other goaltenders they can go to, including one who has not played at all this weekend, at least in Boulder. And so now here's Butler. Worked off the puck, but able to control it still. Chase leaves it back to Butler. Butler across the blue line, can't get his way through the Buffs defense. Ferguson possessing the puck, gets it away from Chase, picked up by Kennedy now. Puck floating towards the blue line of Colorado. Chase over to Butler, shoots one off the blocker of O'Gwen and into the netting with 4 minutes to go in the opening frame. Colorado leads 1-0 on a weird goal from Max Pashenik.
I wouldn't call it weird. I call it a goal scorer's goal.
Exactly. So Pashenik, with the goal, becomes the 2nd double-digit goal scorer for the Buffs this season, the other being Brody Pearson, one of his line mates. And of course, McConaughey has 8 this year, right on their tail. That shot quickly sticked away by O'Gwen. Here's a shot from Palmer that gets cleanly blocked by Rosalenko. Sticked it down, tapped it to himself. Couldn't break free through the 2 ASU defenders, but a couple nice plays that could have drawn up something great for Rosalenko. Tillman shoots one, and it's in. Tillman shoots one through the legs of Crawford and over the glove side of Liam O'Gwen. This game's tied at 1.
Yeah, that's a tough one for O'Gwen to read. I think Crawford might have got a piece of that one. I think it deflected and caused O'Gwen to not see it. I think it hit right off his knee and then took a weird hop over the glove.
I had a good direct angle on it, and I think it went kind of right off the inside of his knee and fooled Ogwen just enough on that to get it right past under his left arm and into the net. It was a nice goal. Tough for Ogwen to match that one.
So the crowd trying to get the Buffs back into it. Say, shake it off. It's not that bad. Still a tie game. Think about it 0-0 again. So here's Kinney. Off the face-off. Hartman over to Foy. They get that down towards Paxton Bunting. Taken away by ASU. Tillman, who just scored the goal. Foy off his stick. Robinson. He's got Tillman. Tillman guarded by Kinney. Tillman around Kinney. Shoots one. Tough angle. Nets off. And they blow the whistle. Yeah, that looked like a little bit of a dangerous chance for Kylie Ram. And they're kind of, I mean, if he scored, it wouldn't have counted. The net would off.
Yeah.
And,
you know, tough bounce for that goal to go in against Ogwen, but he's played stellar so far this first period. Because ASU's gotten their chances. They've gotten the speed that's given them 1-on-0 chances or semi-breaks, and Ogwen stood strong all game, and just an unfortunate bounce, but not surprised to see him bounce back early right after that one and just keep his head in the game.
Bunting. Now Cooch takes over for the Sun Devils. Chased by Blevins. Cooch working around Kinney. Back to Friesen. Up top to Lee. Now White shoots one. Glove saved by Ogwen through all of that traffic. Wow.
I really don't know how he tracked that, spotted that, and gloved that all successfully. That was 6-7 players all kind of crowded in front of Ogwen, various different distances in front of him, and he was still able to track that. Well done.
Well, we've mentioned several times throughout the season that Liam Ogwen really likes using his glove, and I think that is something that really proves how strong he is on his glove side. Of course, not being able to stop everything, of course, with the goal being on the glove side, but he's really good on his glove side.
Yeah, I mean, it's just what, you know, Matt Server said. They can't bail out everything. They can't stop everything. And that was a nice shot. But some of these plays you need to clean up for the next 40 minutes.
2.5 minutes to go in the opening frame. Here's Pashenik. Off the glass, looking for Pearson, trying to settle down the bouncing puck, and he gets it to McConaughey. McConaughey shoots one and misses the net. Pearson in the corner, fighting with Pashenik. And now Friesen. Pashenik picks up the puck for Colorado. That shot through traffic. Ferguson through traffic, shoots one, and Creasy makes that stop.
Good response from the Buffaloes to get a shift in the offensive zone after allowing the triangle and then have a couple chances on their own end. Offensive zone time can get you another one. Maybe want another one here by the end of the first, but I think they're comfortable with how they're playing, and they like the chances they're getting, so they're just going to probably stick to similar tactics that they started the game with.
Borghi in the corner. It's cleared away by ASU. Final 2 minutes of the first period. Gosnell pivots behind his own net and leaves it for Adam Trunco, one of the assistant captains for this Buffs team, and a former captain, passing it towards the current captain, Mark Borghi. Now Gold shoots one, save made, picked up by Trunco, backhander, scores!
What a goal!
Adam Trunco a la Bobby Orr, diving after the goal, gives the Buffs the lead.
That started with an end-to-end rush too. Gets a shot, creates some pressure, rebound, puck comes right at him, he keeps skating, backhand, just beautiful shot, beats Creasy, and when you're flying through the air after scoring a goal, it's always cool.
Everything about that play was phenomenal. Yeah, I mean, you said Trunco flew into the zone here down on the near boards, and then everything was created off that. Beautiful rebound, beautiful attempts, and a great knock home on the backhand. Great job.
So Adam Trunco getting the big goal for the Buffs. It's his 9th of the season. Marcin Kevichus moving in. He's hungry for more after scoring 2 last night. Kinney grabs the puck below the goal line. Here's Hartman. Flushes it around for Kinney. Little rebound pass looking for Rosalenko. He's got him. Can't shake off Kylie Ram, though. Kylie Ram moving it right into Creasy's crease. And Adam Trunco got the Buffs the lead as we enter the final minute of period 1. Caleb Gold picking up the point and the assist on that one. Rosalenko taps it for Marcinkiewicz, now picked up by Issa. Back to Rosalenko. Shot not as direct as he wanted it to be. 30 seconds to go, that one into the netting. 26 seconds to go in the first period.
And honestly, really, aside from, I would say, a couple, nitpicks here and there, a very good first period from the Buffs. Obviously, they score 2, and with 26.7 remaining, have only allowed 1. But really nice opening period from the Buffs. We said we wanted them to come out, show what they're made of for this game, and show the intensity, and they've done that.
Robinson in the final 20 seconds trying to figure something out to try and tie this game up before the intermission. 10 seconds to go. Lifted all the way down the ice. Murphy will have to chase it down. It's going to be icing against Colorado. 7 seconds to go. ASU will get an offensive zone draw. Sanders will face off against Pashenik in the face-off circle. It's jammed there. There's a huge tie-up. Buffs just trying to kill the clock, which is exactly what they've done. That's the end of the first period. The Buffaloes took the early lead. ASU responded. And the Buffs, thanks to Adam Trunco, have the 2-1 lead at the end of the first period.
Great period, if you ask me. It started out with Ogwen just standing strong back in his crease, making some big saves early. A nice goal to open things up. And then, although a fortunate bounce, just a quick response to keep it going and add the lead back on for the Buffs before heading into the first intermission. And I think overall they outplayed the Sun Devils in this first period of play.
Yeah, I really like what they showed in this first frame. Definitely, I want them to continue with pretty much most of what they did in this period. They were tenacious, they were high-flying, they were hounding the puck, they were doing a really good job. Just occasionally got a little bit too caught up, watching the puck a little bit, watching the player, giving them a little bit too much, or too open of some lanes. So just tighten up in front of Ogwen a little bit and continue the way they've been offensively, hopefully with, some more success on that front. And, hopefully it's a good game.
Buffs looking to sweep the weekend series against ASU. They're on a good path to doing so. They lead the Sun Devils 2-1 after the first period. We'll be right back here on Scope of Sports. Don't go away. And we are back at the CU Rec Center for period 2 between the Colorado Buffaloes and the Arizona State Sun Devils. The current score, 2-1 Colorado. A couple big moments in that first period. The Colorado Buffaloes looked really good, and it was punctuated by an absolutely ridiculous goal by Adam Trunco in the final minutes of the second period.
Yeah, an amazing goal. Just end-to-end rush, kept moving his feet. Puck just found him, and he didn't miss.
I mean, yeah, on the backhand, sometimes you work hard and, you know, the puck just comes to you. Puck luck just comes to you. And it did there.
Tonight is actually Adam Trunco's 100th career game played with the Colorado Buffaloes. He's been here for that long. This is his final season. And how about that for your 100th career game to score that highlight reel goal?
That's about all you can ask for.
It's pretty fun.
In such a momentous game as well. You know, a big milestone game. And to score a goal, let alone a goal like that, I mean, anyone would wish for.
Well, speaking of milestones, it was also Matt Server's 50th career start last night, which he, of course, picked up the win in. He's on the bench right now in case they need him. But, you know, he picked up the win on his 50th career start as well.
Yeah, and I asked Server yesterday about, after that win, about being a relatively new addition to this team. Obviously, they've been through nearly an entire season together now, but he came over from Oregon after previously being at Ohio State, and I asked him, or Ohio, excuse me, and I asked him, you know, how has it been, melding with the team, you know, how they've been able to support you, has it been net? He said it's been great, you know, it's been very comfortable. You have to ease in, find your own rhythm on a new team, as you always do, but he said that the guys have made it super, super easy with him and have made it super, super comfortable. So congrats to Server, congrats to Trunco. Some big milestones there for them.
And, of course, they made their mark in those milestone games. We're not exactly sure what's going on with the holdup here. Refs going over some discussions here. Both teams ready at the bench.
I wonder if it's the ice again.
Oh, that very well could be it, because that was a stoppage last night in the D2 game early in the second period. They had to stop play for like 3 minutes to let the ice dry, so we'll see if that is the case here. It looks like they blow the whistle. Looks like they're ready. The benches are pumped. Buffs Sun Devils underway again for the second period. Buffs have a 2-1 lead. They're looking to defend that here in this second period, maybe even build on it. Goes off the skate of Hartman. Robinson chasing for it. Taken by Tillman. Tillman has the goal for Arizona State.
Robinson with the point on that goal as well. Primary assist.
And Robinson picking up the assist. Tillman scored his 18th of the goal of the year with that one right there. It's been a bona fide goal scorer for this ASU team. Someone they got to watch out for as that going forward. Here's McConney shooting one in the glove save from Cody Creasy.
Looking casual with it, with the glove, flashing. And grabbing the puck out of midair. Really smooth with it. Calm, casual.
So a offensive zone draw for the Buffaloes. Trunco, DiDimizio, and Borghi, the forward line out there for the Buffs. Of course, the top defensive pairing in Kate and Ferguson out there for the Buffs as well. Trunco looking towards DiDimizio. Once again, we thank you for watching Scope of Sports. I'm Alex Roberts, and I'm joined by Aiden Glockner and Jared Miller on this broadcast. We thank you for tuning in here at Scope of Sports.
On a cold night here in Boulder.
Yeah, it's snowing outside right now. Should be an interesting one getting out of the rink tonight for everyone.
I hope it's all right.
Here's Kate, up towards Borghi. Spinning around and giving it to Ferguson. Now up to Trunco, 2-on-1 with DiDimizio. Trunco to DiMizio, and he hit the side of the net, trying to get that pass to him.
Just took a little bit too long there. They didn't have enough space and ran out of time and weren't able to get a nice shot off.
Marchant up to Quast. Ryan Quast shoots one, blocked by Gold. Trunco reverses course. Loses the puck though. It's Cooch stealing it for ASU. Stick is down on the ice. Quast does have a stick and gets it back to Friesen. Colorado able to steal it back. Rosalenko to Ferguson, trying to clear it out. Cooch almost cleanly steals that back for the Sun Devils. Ferguson does just enough to clear it for the Buffs. Trenton White over to Quast, stolen by Issa. Oh, and through the legs pass, trying to get it to Rosalenko. Here's a shot from the point, sticked away by Creasy.
Deflected off something else as well, you could hear.
Yeah, maybe a little tougher of a save than it looked like it there. Here's Gold. Now Issa over towards Rosalenko. Marcinkevičius. He'll take it back. Here's Murphy. John Murphy just has an edge of the zone right through the legs of Kruk and back to Palmer. Palmer. Up towards Sanders. Palmer again. Just flips it along the boards. Issa, nice move, trying to clear it. ASU maintains possession, goes off of Sanders, and now here comes Blake Blevins. Blevins has it poked away and stripped away by King, and he hands it right back to Colorado. Here's Blevins again. He's gonna get a shot this time, and the save is made. Rebound is loose, still loose, and cleared away by ASU's defense.
Oh man, and he had absolutely no idea where that was, did Creasy. No clue, and just sitting there was the puck, waiting for some sort of rebound for the Buffs that never came.
So, look at that. 14, 15, 16. All in order. Bunting, Foy, and Blevins, the fourth line tonight for the Buffaloes. Kenny loses it, and now a one-on-one. Here's Tillman, the all-dangerous goal scorer, trying to get it over to him. King trying to shove it in front, and O'Gwyn shuts the door.
Did he get a piece of that one?
I have no idea. Marchant moves in, trying to get that pass over to King this time, and that goes off his stick. He had a great look.
What a move by Marchant there, and had a guy wide open, and O'Gwyn wasn't able to get back quick enough.
Marchant has it again, looking for a pass again. This one too far for Tillman. Marchant moves around Bunting. Marchant steps into the zone, passes again. That time it hits. And save made by O'Gwyn. It's cleared away.
I think Boy blocked that one. Helped his goalie out a little bit there.
Marchant up to Tillman. Moving around Crawford. Tillman trying to get towards the net. And it misses the net after Robinson tried to throw it in front. The net is off, and so they'll stop play.
Lucky break there, though. Buffs got nearly very dangerously caught in a very bad change. Only two defensemen stayed on the ice, so the entirety of Arizona State got their players swapped off.
All right, we gotta go back to that save. Did O'Gwyn get his pad across there, or did it just like trickle wide? I cannot tell.
I think he held his leg there, and that was impressive.
Regardless, the puck stays out. And it keeps the Buffs in front. Pashenik moving around Erdman. Now worked off the puck. Pearson to go, grab it. Back to Hartman. Shoots one, deflected by Pashenik. Still loose in the slot. And McConaughey sends it back in.
Did you see how all of that was directed by Pearson there? Pointed where McConaughey to pass with the stick, saw the play, then immense, great speed as Pashenik's torn down there. Great speed through the neutral zone, and all facilitated by Pearson there.
Yeah, Pashenik had just fallen down in the neutral ice. I didn't quite catch what happened, but there's going to be no penalty called against ASU, and that's exactly what the fans want here. Again, I didn't really see the play, so I can't really tell you what happened.
I was looking at the puck and turn around.
Me
and
too.
He's down laying on the ice. That happened last night too. I'm like, well, it's hard to tell when the puck's on the other side of the ice. This is why we need multi-camera views.
So offensive zone face-off, won by Colorado. Pashenik took a slap shot right off the draw, and it missed the net. Pearson, with the puck floating towards him, gets it past Kylie Ram. Now here's Pearson, trying to work around Marchant. Now cleared away by ASU. Creasy just lays it down for Marchant. Robinson, back towards Marchant. Robinson. Now to Butler. Butler moves in. Nice move. Butler stopped by O'Gwyn. Robinson getting fist fight, and now a fight breaks out. Hartman throwing some punches. Now Chase getting involved with Borgie. Robinson initiated the whole frenzy, kind of getting a little physical with the Buffs players over there by O'Gwyn. And so now let's see what happens.
Skate off. Nothing happened. Don't worry about me.
Would you call that a brouhaha?
I think that was a good old-fashioned brouhaha. And so 2 penalties will be assessed. Hartman is in the box for Colorado. I think that's Ben Chase for ASU. We'll see if it's 4-on-4 or if it will be coinciding minors.
You guys got that brouhaha moment you've wanted for so long, though.
It's my favorite word of hockey. But going back, what a run by Butler there. Nifty moves and just a huge save by O'Gwyn to keep that one out.
O'Gwyn strong on just everything there, just holding his position, not sliding backwards into net. But as you said, unbelievable move to get in close to the net like that and even get a shot off.
And so they're going to discuss whether or not, let's see, 4-on-4 or 5-on-5. I don't know why it would be this big of a discussion, but Trunco and Kruk, 2 assistant captains, both pleading their cases to the referees.
It might have to involve if there was a punch thrown.
That is true. I did see something maybe from either Robinson or Hartman.
I mean, they were getting
Just aggressive
They
shoves.
were getting very aggressive.
Aggressive shoves. I wouldn't call them punches.
It was reminding me shades of you see the clip of Missouri State versus
Arizona?
Arizona, yes.
Yeah.
Thank you.
They had a full-out brawl last night.
Yeah, this
Is that a
wasn't
bench
even the
brawl?
half of that.
I didn't watch
I
that
think
video.
it was a bench clearing, like everyone was out.
Pretty much
I
everyone
just
was
saw
on the ice,
saw that video sent to me, but I didn't watch it. I guess I'll go watch it now.
Yeah, check it out in a second, Jared, and get back to us.
All right.
Looks like we're going to have 4-on-4. Well, there's 4 Sun Devils out there. There are 5 Buffaloes.
It's like a 3-minute video. Oh, yeah, no, that's a brawl.
Yeah.
All right. This was just some friendly shoving. What we saw.
This is much different. Definitely not on that level. That was just a full-out brawl. So we've gotten word from the scores table. It's going to be a power play for Colorado. Hartman and Chase sent to the box for roughing, and Ben Chase also penalized for slashing. So it'll lead to a power play for the Buffaloes. So here's Pearson starting up the rush for the Buffaloes. Pearson with a head of steam to the corner. Leaves it for Shenik. Bouncing puck settled down by Drew McConaughey. He's got the puck again, McConaughey. Down to Pashenik. Looking for a toss right in front. Scramble and Creasy's got it.
Big
Little
saves on
flip
both
from
ends here.
Pashenik to the front of the net.
Yeah, that one was close. It was hard to tell. Bodies in front, but that one looked like a scramble to keep a puck out rather than just trying to make a couple scramble set of saves.
Pearson to take the offensive zone draw for Colorado. Here's Kate. Now Pashenik around the boards for Pearson. Pashenik. Here's a shot from McConaughey. Broke his stick and it flies into the Colorado bench. Kate can't keep it in. Now he'll rush. Carson Cooch racing in to the corner. Behind the Buff net. 1 minute killed by ASU. Murphy. Back to Marchant. He'll retreat and just kill some time here.
And smart play, just kill off the remainder of this power play if you can.
A lot of broken sticks this game. I think that was like the third or fourth one this game alone.
I mean, that was crazy. McConaughey just threw that one like just a hard slap shot, and the majority of the stick just flew right back to the Buffs bench. Pearson taps it back for Bunting. Paxton Bunting. Back to Trunco. Now Ferguson with 15 to go. Bouncing puck just stopped by Creasy. Cooch trying to clear. It goes off the stick of Trunco and out of the zone with 10. Here's Kinney after ASU has killed the penalty. Bunting trying to tap it to Rosalenko. Trunco. Now Ferguson. Rosalenko that hits the glass in the neutral zone. Marchant will clear. Ogwin taps it back for Kinney. Colorado regroups and starts the rush again. Off Rosalenko's skate. So here's Logan Lee up towards Butler and missed that pass. Friesen outraces Kinney to the puck to prevent icing.
Late whistle there.
And now here comes Issa. They just send it towards Creasy. He'll make a save. Rebound was free for Bunting, but Lee is there for Arizona State. White into the zone. Under 11 to go in the second. Issa. Pass up to Foy. Keaton Foy shoots one, deflected and wide of the net. Kinney leaves it for Issa. Issa, nice move, trying to get that in front for Blevins. Robinson to clear for Arizona State. Connor Kruk floats it in. Gold retrieves for the Buffs. Kruk. It's it to Kylie Ram. Palmer over to Tillman. Cross ice looking for Kruk. It's off the skate of Issa. So Issa. Get it back for Robinson now. Trying to steal it for ASU. Kenny steals it for Colorado. Quentin Kenny shoots one. Saved by Creasy. We've reached the halfway point of this one from Boulder. Issa shoots and the save is made by Creasy again. 2-1 Colorado. No goals here in the second period. Pearson hitting the boards by Kylie Ram. Still fighting for it. Kinney picks up the puck. Makes a nice move. Kinney back to Pearson in the corner. In front. Oh, I hit the side of the net. Maybe caught a little post. Now Pearson has it again. Trying to get that back for Crawford. Stolen away by ASU. Crawford retreats with Gosnell. Tillman prevents icing. Pearson, lead pass up to Pashenik. Off his stick, Erdman over there for the Sun Devils. Pashenik takes the puck, now shoved down by Sanders. Erdman finally able to retrieve his stick. And now McConaughey back to Gosnell. Gosnell towards the net, blocked. Now Carson Cooch to Quast. Cooch shoots one, blocked by Crawford. Marchant shoots one, save made by O'Gwyn. Erdman back to Marchant. Marchant slap shot on and quick stop made by O'Gwyn. Here's Gosnell off the helmet, off the back of the helmet of Pearson, and now picked up by Marchant. He shoots one wide of the net. White trying to get that up to Kennedy. Cooch finds no one for ASU. Crawford the other way. Shoots one long ways and blocked by Cooch. Friesen. Now to Lee. Kennedy across the blue line. Circling, pivots, working against two Buffaloes. Well, They battle for it in the corner, trying to kick it out.
Colorado's done a great job throughout this game at collapsing upon the player with the puck for Arizona State in the offensive zone. They've been doing that very well to disrupt the play.
DiDomizio's stick just goes flying over O'Gwyn, and he'll cover it up. I mean, I have no idea how that happened. Just next thing, one moment it's behind the net, next thing you see a stick just fly right above O'Gwyn's head.
I mean, a stick, 5 feet above you coming from somewhere.
Try not to get hit by it while you're trying to keep tabs on the play.
Linesman handed it back to DiDomizio with a tap on the shoulder. He's like, here's your stick back.
So it's a face-off between Kylie Ram and Marcin Kevichus. Puck stolen by Caden Butler. Butler still fighting for the puck. Possession controlled by the Buffs here. Marcin Kevichus trying to poke it ahead for Rosalenko. Still trying to, and now a penalty coming up. That looks like that's going to be against Marcin Kevichus.
That was kind of matching high sticking if you're being picky with it. Both were fighting for kind of dominance there in the air.
And we mentioned last night how many penalties were being taken. These teams have cleaned it up. This is just the first penalty of the period.
Yep. Yeah, I mean, it's
They're kind of letting them play a little bit more too, I've noticed as well.
Absolutely been a little bit more lenient from the refs than last night.
Here's Marchant. Shoots one towards the net. Glove saved by O'Gwyn. So that just took 6 seconds off the power play. Another face-off coming up. Kylie Ram will face off against Keaton Foy. Clean win for Kylie Ram. Robinson back to Marchant. Robinson. Head for Tillman. Now leading pass looking for Robinson. Marchant keeps it in the attacking zone. Palmer. Over to Robinson, back to Tillman. Shoots one. Deflected off of Foy and into the netting. So about 30 seconds gone on this power play and a couple opportunities, but O'Gwyn's got the better of him and good defense from the Buffs to prevent any sort of lane.
One thing I really like about the fourth line on this Buffs team, Foy, Blevins, and Bunting, they're able to penalty kill. Foy is not afraid to block shots. That's already his second or third one of the game alone. He's willing to put his body on the line to block a shot in. And you need players like that to help contribute to the team. It might not get on the score sheet, but they can help you in the own end. It's a win.
Robinson shoot one high over the net. Cleared away by Borghi, and Marchant will have to chase it down. Robinson starts the rush. Here's Tillman. Sends it behind him. Tillman again. Saucer pass to Robinson. Out to Marchant. Taken away by Borghi, trying to clear it. Now Ferguson has it, and he'll just elevate it out of the zone. Under a minute to go on the Arizona State power play. Robinson looking for that pass to Butler. He slips, able to get it up enough to get to Carson Cooch. Cooch gives it to Butler. Robinson. Back to Murkowski. Robinson. Here's a shot and a glove save by Liam O'Gwyn. 30 seconds to go on the power play.
Very, very vocal was Friesen over there, wanting that puck, wanting that pass, and he did get it, but enough time for O'Gwyn to notice.
I just don't like the banging the stick on the ice, because it just draws the attention. The defense knows you're there then. Words are I feel like a better communicative
Big save by O'Gwyn there.
Because, I mean, you know where your player's teammate's voice is.
Scramble in front. O'Gwyn's got it. Still down. And now another scramble. DiDomizio and Harmon getting in physical with Cooch now. The puck floats away from the net. And I think Liam O'Gwyn was able to stop that one.
Unbelievable sequence by O'Gwyn. I assume they're going to rule that no, I mean, you can't really tell if there's any sort of goal there or not, but great focus from Ogwen, staying strong, staying in position, even when there's such a scramble, falling on his back.
Yeah, sorry for cutting you off there, Jay.
No,
kind of a bit of an exciting
I
play.
stopped because I got distracted by the excitement down there, but I think Warriors is better than tapping your stick because you draw the attention of the defense to you.
Yeah. 10 seconds on the ASU power play. Cooch. Back to Kruk. Puck sitting on its side. Now taken by Cooch. Penalty's been killed by Colorado. Friesen loses the puck. Here comes McConaughey. He's got Pearson. McConaughey takes it himself and shoots that one over the net. Now ASU the other way. Butler gets it to Kruk. Back to Butler. Over to Friesen. Oh. Save made by O'Gwyn.
I know we talk about him and his glove all the time, but he is excellent in its use. He was sliding to the right there. I really thought that had a high chance of going in, and he just snags that to his left, sliding the other direction. Easy as that with his glove.
King shoots one well wide of the net. Lee gets blown up. Breaks down the D. Rosalenko looking for Marcin Kevichus. Now Crawford will control the rolling puck with under 5 minutes to go in the second period. Still no goals in this second period. White fighting with Pearson. Pearson looking for Issa over there, and it somehow gets it to him. After Sanders lost the puck, now Rosalenko shoots one, saved by Creasy. 4.5 to go. And yeah, no goals here in the second period, but very entertaining. It's been the Liam O'Gwyn show here in the second period, though.
Yeah, absolutely. Buffs have had number of slight mistakes, and obviously that penalty you don't want to see taken. And they've been bailed out a couple times by Liam O'Gwyn. Of course, we talked about Server saying that for last game. And for this third period coming up soon, Buffs just need to clean up their act a little bit.
Butler to grab the puck for ASU. Now retreats back, pounded by Bunting. Creasy's going to play it off the glass.
Very aggressive and active by Creasy there.
So now Butler still ends up with the puck in the neutral zone. Butler over to Ben Chase. Shoots one. Oh, it was a pass looking for Butler. Marchant shoots one, blocked by Crawford. And now Chase back to Erdman.
Crawford's been in front of a number of blocked shots in this end of the ice for the Buffs here this game. He's been incredible at that.
Blevins has Bunting. He'll just send it into the corner. Bunting trying to race it down for it, but Creasy will cover. And an offensive zone draw coming up for the Buffs. Marchant and Bunting getting physical. And now Blevins shoved into the glass. They got to separate this quickly.
Got to be careful here if you're Blevins. You don't want to take another penalty.
Well, we've been seeing the physicality.
It's been far more than it was last night even.
The physicality led to the box a lot last night, but now it seems like we're starting to get to a boiling point. Couple of really interesting, and
officials are probably going to want to start calming it down, especially as you hit the third period soon, but
Blevins is in the box. I think they're guiding Erdman to the box. Yep. And that's exactly where he's going. So, yeah, that was they got really physical with it. And yeah, the tensions really seem to boiling over a little bit here in the second period. Of course, that big near fight that broke out after O'Gwyn stopped Butler.
I mean, all game last night to tonight thus far.
I think that definitely plays into some of the emotions that these teams have.
And they've both been playing close, and they've been playing tight, and that amps up emotions as you're in close games.
Especially in a game with giant ramifications for the Buffaloes.
Absolutely.
Another discussion here.
Yeah, another penalty discussion after the fight. Borgie and Tillman over there this time for to go get an idea of what's happening from the refs. You got the Buffs captain and one of the assistant captains for the Sun Devils. So we'll take a short break, and we'll see what the ruling is. Caleb Gold leading the Buffs fans in attendance. A little bit of Buff clap. Go Buffs chants erupting at the rec center. We have an update for you on the whole situation. You saw Blake Blevins head to the locker room. He's been given a game misconduct. Erdman been given a double minor. It's going to be a 5-minute penalty against Blevins and a 4-minute penalty against Erdman. So this will carry over into the third period.
Yeah, game misconduct for face mask violation is what they gave to Blevins.
Turnover right in front. Borgie just barely missed the net.
What a crowd would have erupted on that.
They're not already loud. If you think they're loud right now. If Borgie scored that one. Now here comes Trunco though. Trunco stopped by Creasy. Ferguson now. And here's Borgie. Back to Ferguson. Goes through the legs of Robinson, and now Kate picks it up for the Buffaloes.
Got to play smart here, 4-on-4, near the end of the period as well.
Here's Trunco. Shoots one. Missed the net. Couple whacks at it by the Buffs, and ASU will just settle it down for a second. Kruk to Robinson. That pass, a skip to Butler. Pass over to Marchant. Fans on that shot. And now here's Gosnell with 2.5 to go in the second period. McConaughey. Cross ice to Pashenik. Towards the net. Quickly played away by Creasy. Puck still loose. Marchant and Pashenik both down on the ice. So here's Gold. Shoots one. Save. Rebound. Pashenik stopped by Creasy.
Man, what a save there.
What reaction time, too.
Pashenik. There's a stick down on the ice. It's an ASU players. McConaughey. Now Pashenik. Up to McConaughey. Can't hit that pass cleanly. Creasy will finally cover and slow things down for a second. But a couple really good chances for Colorado there.
Colorado hunting on this 4-on-4. They looked dangerous, like sharks in the water, looking for just any puck that they can get on net. And it nearly did a couple times.
So just under 2 minutes left. Still no goals here in the second period. It's been very physical, and the goaltenders have just had the better of the skaters so far. Marcinkevičius and Pearson, the forwards out there for the Buffaloes. Pearson steals, gets it to Marcinkevičius. Kinney and Hartman, the defensive pairing out there. Marcinkevičius trying to move up. He's stripped down. Pearson, oh my goodness, he almost tried to get that one through the legs. No penalty called there against ASU. Chase into the Colorado zone. Ben Chase back to Friesen, he whiffed on it. And now Kinney just going to circle back. Being pressured by Chase, really getting that stick in there. No call there. Hartman. Back to Marcinkevičius. Still has it. Marcinkevičius towards net, just wide of the net.
Need some stronger shots from the guys here.
Final minute of the second period. Buffs still in front, 2-1. Marchant has it behind his own net. Waits to start a rush. Up to to Kennedy. Kennedy across the blue line. Kennedy has Quast with him. But Kennedy will flip it back for him. Back in towards Kennedy and taken away by Jesse Kate. Kate looking for Pearson. Deflected and off of Kennedy, and now still in the neutral zone. 25 seconds to go. 20 seconds. It's Logan Lee who has the puck. Gives up to Ty Marchant. Quast across the blue line. Ryan Quast. That one hit the post. Maybe, well, at least O'Gwyn shoved it up against the post.
I think O'Gwyn's helmet got a piece of that one.
Yeah, that might have been it, but he knocked the goalpost off.
Yeah.
So there's 8 seconds left, 8.7 to go in this second period. It looks like we might not see a goal in this second period. I mean, there's been a ton of action, too.
Ton of action. This has been a very filled second period. And obviously, I mean, Arizona State's about to go on the power play for a minute on, once the third period begins. So just got to get out of this one. Prepare for that.
Face off in the Colorado zone, picked up by Isak. 5 seconds. Isak, can he get a scoring opportunity? Isak trying to work around Kruk. Move in front to Ferguson, and it misses the net. That'll do it for the second period. Wow.
That was close.
I mean, the period started out a little slow, but man, the action and the tension in this building just ramp up
Out of nowhere.
exponentially in the last 5 minutes.
I mean, the huge fight, some huge hits, some penalties back and forth. It's been monstrous here this period.
So yeah, no goals in this second period, but that does not mean that these teams did not have their chances. So ASU there'll be 16 more seconds of a 4-on-4 before the start of the third, and then the Sun Devils will have a power play for 1 minute. Tension just continues to build in Boulder. The Buffaloes hanging on to a 1-goal lead over the Sun Devils at the end of the second period. We'll be right back here on Scope Up Sports. Welcome back to the CU Rec Center for period 3 between the Colorado Buffaloes and the Arizona State Sun Devils. Some Sco Buffs chants erupting in the.
They're rooting for us. Sco Buff Sports.
Yeah, there's some Sco Buffs chants Sco Buffs chants erupting here at the Rec Center as they are.
You'll get there.
As they try to cheer on the Buffs
There you go.
to a big win here tonight against Arizona State.
You got there.
Got
you
no
got
idea
there.
what just happened there.
Words are hard sometimes.
Yeah. Well, there were no goals in that second period. The most recent goal of the game had to go back to the first period where Adam Trunco had that sweet backhander to beat Cody Creasy. But the goaltender shut the door in the second period, and now it leads us to what looks to be a very, very entertaining third period.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, the physicality in that second period was off the out. I mean, everyone was hitting everyone. It was awesome.
And I mean, effectively, Jared, at this point, their nationals and their playoff hopes really do come down to these 20 minutes right here.
Yeah, you gotta hold on to this one. Ogwen's been solid all night. Superb is probably a better word than solid. Trunco, 7th career point. 100th game, 70th career point.
Look at that.
So,
Even more of a special night for them.
yeah, just a
But
lot
all
of
of that would be in vain if they didn't win this game, right?
Yeah, no, you're not gonna be as happy if you don't win this game. Take this one home. It is must win at this point of the season. So,
Absolutely, and you were talking about Ogwen doing really well. Both the goalies for Colorado, the gold tandem, they do a great job on the ice. And Alex, you were just noting a fun little connection from last year between the goaltenders for Colorado,
Oh,
Liam Ogwen
yeah.
and Matthew Server.
We were just talking about their upcoming series against Oregon in 2 weeks, and remember
Obviously,
that Server played
Server
with
was
Oregon
from
last
Oregon.
year, and you, Jared, and Aiden were covering one of the 2 games
I
that
am
these teams played last season here in this building. Liam Ogwen started for the Buffs, and the other net for Oregon was Matt Server, and he got the win in the shootout.
He did get that win, and that was a fun game. And hey, now he's on the correct team. He's on the good side. And we love to have him. He's played phenomenal this season.
So Server's beaten the Buffs in his career, and now is playing for the Buffs. But he's on the bench tonight. Liam Ogwen, the goaltender in net. Cody Creasy, the goaltender in net for Arizona State. Period 3 is underway. Season hangs in the balance for Colorado. 5 seconds on the 4-on-4. ASU to the power play for a minute. Robinson across the blue line. Looking for Palmer. Tap back to Marchant. Robinson in the corner. Leaves it for Kylie Ram. Marchant up top. Shoots one. Saved by Ogwen.
Leaving Palmer very alone right in front of Ogwen there.
Palmer has it behind the Colorado net. Now Kylie Ram. Here's Marchant. Under 30 seconds to go on the power play. Tillman throws it towards the net, and it's deflected off a stick and wide. Kylie Ram with under 20 on the power play. Marchant back to Tillman, shoots one, save Ogwen. Rebound to Kylie Ram, and taken away by Mark Borghi. 5 seconds. Here's Robinson going down into the corner. The penalty has been killed by Colorado. Back to even strength. Placenik fresh off the bench with some determination. Racing for the puck. The pressure up against Marchant now backs off. Tillman elevates, sends it into the corner. Here's Hartman. Back to Placenik. Off of Pearson. McConaughey is there to pick it up though. Trying to get it towards Pearson, but he picks up the puck himself. Now shoots right to the glove of Cody Creasy.
Colorado's goal this period is simply to play smart. They need to hold this lead, Jared. They need to play really how they did in the first period. A lot more dominance, a lot more pressure. Keep the pressure on Arizona State. Don't let it come to you. Don't be sloppy like they were in the second.
Yeah, and certainly converting on a goal here. They had chances. Converting here would be huge to just give a little more breathing room.
Exactly, an early goal would be huge.
Butler for ASU. Trying to get that towards Lee. Now McConaughey is sprung loose. McConaughey over towards Pearson. Now the puck floating towards Creasy, and he pokes it away. McConaughey up to Pashenik. Across the blue line, Pashenik finds Pearson, shoots one, saved by Creasy.
What a good setup for that play, though. Really well done.
Here's Butler. Penalty coming up against the Buffaloes. Butler. Back to Friesen. Still can't control the puck. Here's Kruk. To the benches, Creasy. Tillman. And so they blow the whistle. Finally, Pashenik touches the puck. And so a tripping call against Hartman.
I mean, it was a trip, but when you see that exact same thing happen in the last period that doesn't get called, that's when you you hate to see that one when it was ignored by the refs earlier at the end of the second period.
I think that's why the fans here are more upset rather than it was called, because it was a trip. But yeah, fans upset that the Buffs had not gotten some of these calls. Regardless, the Buffs will have to kill 2 minutes.
Yeah, and special teams was a big factor in last night's game, especially the penalty kill effort from the Buffs. So they have to show that off here again early in the third, already having a half of a power play with a minute, and then this one here.
ASU's power play just under 20%. Buffs penalty kill just above 75%. Just over 3 minutes gone in the third period. Still 2-1 Colorado. Issa has the puck for the Buffs. Ferguson just clears it all the way down. And Marchant lets it sit behind his own net. Leaves it for Robinson, who has started a lot of these rushes on the power play. He'll do it again.
McGuinn helping himself out there, clearing that one down the ice.
So Creasy will have to leave it for Marchant again. A minute has been killed by Colorado. Robinson starts the rush again. Tillman across the blue line. Leaving it for Marchant over there. Now Robinson shoots one. Save O'Gwyn. Cleared away by Gosnell quickly all the way down to Creasy. He'll have to play it.
Despite traded power plays, penalty kills, and time on and off in just offensive chances for either team, they've both stayed pretty much neck and neck. Shots on goal right now, 22 apiece, and they've basically been within 3 of each other the entire game.
15 seconds on the power play for Arizona State. Robinson over to Lee. Shoots one. They score. Tipped in front. Tillman has his second of the game.
Some of those fans still a little bit annoyed with that call, ultimately leading to a goal. But it's up to the players, at the end of the day, to not take those penalties, and the Buffs really need to just be disciplined. They've allowed the game to be tied. Now you need to score again.
$15:25 to go in regulation. This game is all knotted up as 2 apiece once again, just like last night. Gosnell. Ferguson behind the net. Kennedy trying to poke it ahead for his teammate. Here's a shot that gets blocked before it gets to O'Gwyn. Now Marcinkevičius. moves in with a ton of speed. Marcinkiewicz shoots one, save, rebound loose. Rosalenko throws it on, and the save is made by Creasy.
And similar to last night, it was nearly just a quick response from Colorado after an ASU goal, but Creasy keeps that one out. Nice rush by Marcinkiewicz and follow up by Rosalenko, but this one stays out.
Just about 5 minutes through of the third. Connor Tillman has tied the game for ASU a second time tonight.
And the Buffs need to, I mean, that's how it played last night. 1-1, 2-2, and then eventually the Buffs took the lead and took the win 4-2. So we'll see. Hopefully Arizona State does not do the opposite here tonight.
Oakland want the cover. Now taken down after the play. Another shove after the play. And the refs are going to have to separate them all again. Wind's still down.
Yeah.
We'll see what happens.
Yeah, it looks as
Out
if
of
he
this
was
scrum.
laying there.
So Hartman out of the back. So trying to sort things out. Wind seems to be fine. No penalties will be assessed.
I mean, really, Colorado just needs to kind of settle the game down right now. It's a little bit hectic, and they look a little bit out of sorts at times.
Kate over to Ferguson. Trying to clear it away from Friesen. Amakani, he takes over, gets that pass to Pearson, leaves it for Pashenik now. Pashenik had that one deflected off of Erdman, sticking up into the netting sky high.
That one got above the scoreboard on the wall there. Wow.
Crazy how physics work like that. What a wonderful thing that is, science.
Yeah, I'm not a physics major. I'm leaving that to the, all those people. They know what they're doing.
Science.
We can call hockey.
Here's Marchand off the draw. For Quas, now up to Cooch. Carson Cooch, get back. Now, goal taps it ahead for Bunting. Bunting trying to get it back behind Marchand. Now Friesen will get it away from the Buffs' attack. Ferguson. Tipped. Here's Bunting. Off the glass and into the Arizona State zone. King has that one roll over to Murphy, but it's picked up by Palmer instead. Palmer, a toe drag, looking for a shot, can't get one. Goes behind the net instead. Kate. Now it's poked ahead by Bunting. And ASU will retreat. Palmer just flips it in. Palmer takes down Gold. Oakland will cover. Fresh skaters on the ice for Arizona State and for Colorado. "13 and a half minutes to go in regulation in this 2-2 tie."
These passes need to be more on the mark between these Buffs. They're just allowing Arizona State to just kind of pick up the puck and do what they want with it for now.
DiMizio gets that pass to Borghi. Borghi around White. Tough angle shot, misses the net. Puck pops up and now rolls towards Kylie Ram. DiMizio fighting with him, taken down, and that's going to be a penalty against Kylie Ram.
Just effort from DiMizio there to force that penalty. Just kept with it and kept moving his feet and dragged down. And now
basically pulled him with them and got that penalty. This could be a huge opportunity if the Bucks want to take momentum back. This is an opportunity to do it. 13 minutes left. You're tied right now.
Similar position as what they were in last night.
That's absolutely true, and they were able to do it last night.
With the same guys that are on the ice right now.
They just need to recognize the urgency of this point in the game.
Pashunik. Back to Gate. Here's Pearson. Gate. Back to Pearson again. Shoots one. Oh. Deflected off of Creasy and into the netting. Tried to draw something up there. Pearson had a shot he liked and he took it and just got deflected.
I don't know if Creasy even fully saw that, but he was able to follow it off.
He looked like he wasn't fully sure. He did fight it off with that shoulder of his, but yeah, I do think you're right, Jared.
Colorado wins the draw. Kite leaves for Pearson again, shoots, save, rebound loose! Oh, and it just flips over the net. Kite, back to McConaughey. Pashunik. Shoved into the boards by Lee. Lee trying to get to the puck and clear, which he does. Kite quickly steals it back for the Buffs. Minute 15 to go on the power play for Colorado. Kite. And now the Buffs are offsides. And so out comes the second power play unit for the Buffaloes, which you guys have mentioned you have really liked what they've been doing this weekend. So maybe they can come up big.
I mean, I absolutely, hopefully. But they have been those hard workers on this team, at least last night and here tonight. And if anyone, I believe, can turn it around, I do think that these players here absolutely have a chance to.
Marcinkevičius across the blue line. Behind the goal, Marcinkevičius still has the puck.
Strong skater.
Ferguson a blast, and a glove save by Creasy.
Right to his glove.
Yeah.
We were saying, Alex, sometimes they're just magnets like that.
Whew. 48 seconds to go on the power play for Colorado. And Ferguson can't keep it in. It's going to blow the whistle, and that'll be an offsides call against Colorado.
And again, a little bit dysfunction with Colorado. They've been clipping it together decently over the last little while. Obviously, they're on the power play here. They got some time, got some pressure with that first unit, but unable to come up with anything fully big or fully in the net thus far.
Trunco. Back to Marcinkevičius. Draw something up. Marcinkevičius is going to ride the wall and send it in. Urban trying to clear. Kept in. Here's Rosalenko. Jacob Rosalenko down to Bunting. Back to Rosalenko. 20 seconds on the power play. Trunco to Ferguson. Marcinkevičius a blast, and it gets blocked. Rosalenko in the corner. Fought there with Marchant. Now Bunting with 5. Bunting back to Trunco. Shoots blocked. Penalty's been killed by Arizona State. Kylie Ram able to get it towards Cooch. Now Cooch one-on-one with Ferguson. Cooch missed the net. Ferguson. Now Gosnell. Under 11 minutes to go. Palmer engages. Shoots that one high over the net. Robinson shoots that one, and the glove saved by O'Gwyn. Oh, and he's hitting the head. Hitting the head by Palmer with the stick. And O'Gwyn is down.
I mean, come on. Whacking the mask of the goalie after the play, a little bit dangerous, no?
You'd think so. Again, no penalty assessed against Arizona State. Face-off controlled by the Sun Devils, clearly blocked by Issa. Cleared away by Caleb Gold. Kylie Ram. Across the blue line, Kylie Ram pivots. stuck in the corner now. Issa seals it back for the Buffaloes. Cross to Foy. Foy, a nice little tap to himself. Foy, fans on the shot. 10 minutes to go in regulation. McConaughey. Off of the skate of Foy, now picked up by Kennedy. Up to Tillman. Just a pop up to Camden Crawford. He fans on it. Chase steals right back for Arizona State.
One of those sloppy little plays now causing havoc in the D zone.
9.5 to go. Chase. Back to Lee. Shoots. And that's deflected off the skate of Crawford. Butler. Blocked cleanly by Pashenik. The race is on. Max Pashenik, a breakaway. Scores! His second of the game gives the Buffs the lead again. 3-2 Colorado.
Running around the zone where the Buffs, Arizona State had them on the run. A nice poke from Pashenik at the blue line. And as you said, he's off to the races with the two defensemen. Somehow, I don't know how he got that speed, beat out the defenseman and just beat out the goaltender. Just a little shimmy shot, shimmy to the side move. And it's 3-2. What a play from Pashenik.
Third separate lead for the Buffs tonight. Pashenik, his second of the game. And his 11th of the season, now leads the team, passing Brody Pearson. Borgie trying to beat out Erdman. Borgie, backhander, towards the net, save by Creasy.
Block shots, block shots, block shots. That's
Yup.
what led to that goal. Crawford got one.
A couple.
I
He's
mean,
had a
Obviously
lot.
Pashenik.
Pashenik blocked the shot to lead to the goal. And, I mean, it's been something all game. Foy's blocked him on the penalty kill. Crawford's blocked a couple, and now that one leads to a goal, and you have the 3-2 lead with less than 9 minutes to go.
Borgie shot off the face-off, stopped by Creasy. That was a nice one.
And hey, I know I've been saying it all third period long, but if there's really any time to hunker down, shut it down, and play with discipline, now is the time.
Marchant trying to find Cooch. Erdman moves around Trunco. Erdman going to throw it towards the net, stopped by O'Gwen. They blow the whistle. Offsides against Arizona State. And so Pashenik now has scored 3 times in this 2-game series. Of course, once last night, which ended up being the game-winning goal. Started the scoring tonight and has the game's most recent goal.
I mean, he's been an absolute force as one of the top players on this team this season. We talked about it last night, him and those top players, but man, he has been incredible.
He's turned from a playmaker to a bona fide goal scorer at the tail end of this campaign. Kinney, fans on a shot. He's able to get it down in the corner, looking for DiDomizio over there. Here's Erdman. Sends it into the corner. Flipped around for DiDomizio, but didn't see the pass. Now Foy has it, gets it towards Paxton Bunting. Bunting just flips it in. Bunting has it. Looking for a pass, nice move. Bunting shoots one, and the save is made by Creasy. Foy leaving it there for Caleb Gold. Fighting for the puck. Gold still fighting with it, and he takes down Sanders. Here's a shot from Foy that gets blocked. Gold picks up the puck. Picks up his stick.
Sanders wouldn't let him go.
Yeah. 7.5 to go. Save made by O'Gwen. I have to tell you what, refs would not have put the whistle down if it was last night.
No.
They were calling everything last night.
I was honestly surprised they ignored that one there.
Rosalenko flips it down towards Creasy. It's off the side of the net, and he just covers.
And one thing that shifted from the second period is with Blake Blevins' game misconduct late in the second, Gold has now moved up to forwards.
About to say that.
And it's good for the Buffs because they're able to keep that momentum of having 4 full lines, and they still have 6 defensemen because they dressed an extra one. So they're not losing a player here, and
exactly.
they're able to keep the balance.
They're still able to be rolling these lines just wave after wave after
and
wave.
Gold is a similar energy player like Blevins, so he fits that role on that fourth line as well.
It's important to have players like that. We saw Kenny playing like that a lot last year. He was playing more offense than defense last year. Of course, Gold playing more defense than offense this year as opposed to last. So huge that he's able to step in a forward role replacing Blake Blevins here. Robinson. Back towards White now. 6.5 to go. ASU trails by 1. Looking for the tying goal yet again. Kylie Ram. Back to Robinson. Robinson has it tipped. Pass in front. O'Gwyn will just cover it up. No chance for Kylie Ram to get it in the awning cage at the left side of O'Gwyn. So 6.5 to go. Buffs currently lead by 1. What's got to be the mentality going forward?
Sorry, say that again.
What's the mentality got to be going for the last 6.5?
Oh, just shut them down. Another goal would be nice, but just don't let them get another one. O'Gwen's been good when he's seen the puck. It's 2 deflections that got past him. So clear out the front, block shots, and just hold on.
Kenny shoots one, saved by Creasy.
That would have also been nice.
I agree. Here's Kennedy. Skating past Kinney. Kennedy trips up, and now Kinney will be able to take over. The rolling puck. Pushed ahead for McConaughey. Will settle down. Now shoved into the boards by Marchant. And so now here's Chase for Arizona State. Chase across the blue line. Here's a shot from Quast that gets blocked by Hartman. He's lost his stick, and O'Gwyn will just go on top of it. So 5.5 to go. Kinney had a great opportunity right in front. Creasy got the best of him, as he has for quite a lot of really good opportunities.
He's looked
so
good
far in
this weekend, absolutely. Number of players have really stepped up at times this weekend.
Big tie up off the face-off. Neither team can get possession. There's a shot. Oh, it's off the crossbar. Still loose. And Friesen has it now for Arizona State. And cleared down. It'll be icing against the Buffs. Oh, and clunk right off the crossbar.
Yeah, no, that one hit right off the post.
I mean, you heard that one. That was, O'Gwen thanking his lucky stars and all that. One thing you don't want to do is be icing it at this time of the game. You don't want to be staying on the ice.
Yeah,
for
that
longer
one
than
you just
have
kind of got
to.
to get it out and
Absolutely.
regroup and reset.
Ferguson lifts that one out. Trunco clears. Now comes Borgie. Mark Borgie shoots one, save Creasy, and he gloves it on the rebound.
Swipe that out of midair.
Yeah.
On that one. Yeah, got the rebound right off of his own chest pad and just swiped that out of midair.
Had a little flair to the glove
I know,
stop,
I know.
I guess.
Little like umpire, or not umpire, excuse me, catcher.
Yeah.
Umpires are these guys in the stripes.
Well, we call them referees.
Well, they're on ice equivalent.
Yeah. Under 5 to go in a 1-goal game. Connor Tillman across the blue line. Looking for Robinson, tough angle. Kylie Ram was kind of over there. Tillman now shoots, has it blocked by Kate.
And the Buffs leaving some players dangerously open right now.
Puck flipped out. Borgie kicks it back behind his skate towards Trunco. Just a little lob pass looking for Borgie. Able to steal it away. Looking for Trunco as a centering pass. DiMizio finds Trunco, although he goes a little too late to the puck. Back comes Arizona State. Tillman leaves it for Kylie Ram. Pass over. Oh my goodness! Liam O'Gwyn shuts the door again. Play still going.
The puck was sitting loose the entire
It was
time.
under one of the players, yeah. What
a
stop.
save.
that out of nowhere, dangerous 2-on-1.
He's had a couple of big ones that have kept the Buffs in front. Under 4 to go. Connor Kruk has it poked away by Caleb Gold, and he's offsides.
What a
I
save.
think Foy got back
man.
inside for that. I mean, that save was incredible, Jared. I mean, that developed out of absolutely nowhere, and he's stayed ready for it, stayed positioned, and was able to get both saves, I think a rebound too.
And then stayed alert because the whistle never blew.
Yep,
The pump was
yeah,
sitting there.
stayed just focused.
Hartman flips it into the zone. Logan Lee blown up by Gold in the corner. Here's Butler across the blue line, trying to leave it for Kennedy, and now here comes Gold the other way with Foy. Caleb Gold shoots. It's blocked. Another chance. Oh, Creasy's got to make a save there. There's a little slight shove after the fact by Chase. And so 3.5 to go.
This one picked up a lot
Yeah.
of energy here.
Things down to the wire now.
Third line out there for the Buffaloes. Marcinkevichus, Issa, and Rosalenko. Marchant holds on to the puck, trying to let a play draw up. Found one he likes. Here's Friesen moving in all alone, and O'Gwyn stops the slow rolling puck with his glove. Just shoves it right down on the ice.
Harton had to be real careful there to not slam at about 100 miles an hour into his own goaltender. Try to get out of the way.
Off the face-off, here comes Rosalenko. He's got Issa. Rosalenko just flips it towards Issa in the corner. Oh, Issa lays down Marchant. And now ASU the other way with 3 minutes to go. Quast across the blue line. Quast back towards Cooch. Poked away, Issa. His clearing attempt hits the netting. 2:40 to go.
I mean, got to be quick with your decisions now. Every decision now, Arizona State is going to be on you, giving you absolutely no time, giving you absolutely nothing. Everything that needs to be quick, smart, and the correct play.
Arizona State takes their timeout. And with that, we will be back in just a moment. ASU out of the timeout. Creasy heads back to the net. Of course, we'll have to keep watch on him as seconds tick off the clock. Here's a shot that whistles wide past O'Gwyn. Off the faceoff, Palmer. Here's a shot from Marchant, cleared away by Ferguson for a moment. Marchant now shoots one again, and a glove saved by Liam O'Gwyn. 2.5 to go. Buffs hanging onto a 1-goal lead.
And
Creasy way out of the net.
Crease. Yeah, he's ready.
He's still there just in case, but
He's there, but probably a good 15, 20 feet. 15 feet out.
he's going to the bench if they get the possession here, it seems. What? Buff
He's
spoil that
going
one.
back to his neck. Kate. Creasy's still thinking about it. He's poked away. Puck possession to Arizona State.
There it
Creasy
goes.
heads to the bench. Empty net for Arizona State. Puck loose in front. Still loose. ASU finally gets possession. Down to the wire. 2 minutes to go. Tillman shoots. Save by O'Gwyn. Pearson in the corner. Trying to fight off the ASU attack. A 3v3 brawl in the corner. Here's Ferguson. Going to start another fight for the puck. Now 2-on-2.
Ferguson smartly trying to stuff it. A lot of time left, though.
100 seconds left. Tillman fakes the shot. Goes down to the corner. Jammed along the boards. And now it's Palmer. Back out to Tillman. Marchant fakes his shot, trying to get to Tillman, and he misses the play. Pashenik looking for the hat trick. Just deflected off the stick of Marchant. 1:10 to go. Robinson into the Colorado zone. Trying to get a pass towards Butler. 1 minute to go in regulation. ASU down by one. Their net is empty. Borghi steals. He still steals. Mark Borghi looking for the empty net. Trying to pass it to Issa. Borghi over towards Issa, and it's kept alive by Arizona State.
Just got to shoot it, guys. It's empty.
40 seconds. Dropped it off. Chase. Bit of panic sitting in there for ASU. They got to move. 30 seconds to go. Here's Cooch. Across to Chase. Lead up ahead to Kennedy. And now they blow it offsides with 22 to go.
That's the right call here. I think Arizona State was offside there. And 22.6 remaining. Colorado really wants to win this face-off here.
And Creasy's going back towards the net. Not fully in.
I mean, with
Anthony Rinaldi over there. He's going to open the bench if ASU gets control, which they do. Creasy's going to go back to the bench.
Got to keep him out, I think. He's
Creasy's still there. Clock has not moved. Now it starts moving. Back to Marchant. Shoots. Scores. With the goalie pulled, Ty Marchant has tied it up at 3. A shot from the point beats O'Gwyn glove side. And we look destined.
The clock malfunctioned a little bit. Unfortunate.
And we look destined to overtime. And yes, the clock malfunctioned, but it looks like it really wouldn't have mattered anyways. With that goal, the clock would not have run out.
Buffs despondent on their bench. Arizona State pumped up on theirs. This could be big here. Next 18 seconds, possibly into overtime.
Refs discussing things over with the scores table. They've got confirmation. Time of the goal now 19:50. 10 seconds remain. So if you're wondering if he beat the clock, he beat the clock by 10 seconds. Kruk will hold with 3, and this game is headed to overtime.
That's tough. That's a tough break. And was Marchant the one who blocked Pashenik's
he blocked the
net?
Pashenik empty net goal. You're right. So that is huge. Ty Marchant comes in the clutch to tie it for ASU and prevent an empty net goal. And, well, we'll be right back after this short break to prepare you all for overtime. Here we go. Overtime, bonus hockey from the CU Rec Center. Ty Marchant fresh off the faceoff to Robinson, and they're offsides.
I don't think that was offsides, Alex. I don't think that was offsides one bit.
Big call there on a 2-on-1. That was looking dangerous.
It was a 3-on-1 at that point. Oh, man.
McConaughey, Peshenik, and Kate, the skaters out there for Colorado. Tillman, Robinson, and Marchant, the skaters out for Arizona State. McConaughey already has an overtime winner this season in this building. Peshenik, if he scored, it would be a hat-trick goal. He has the puck. Back to Kate. Jesse Kate. Down for Peshenik. Max Peshenik. Holds, looking for a pass, gets it to McConaughey. They'll try to draw something up here. Deflected off the stick of Marchant. Goes back to McConaughey. He's got to chase it down. Marchant racing for the puck.
Great job from McConaughey there.
Kate holds onto the puck for the Buffs. Here's Peshenik. Max Peshenik waits. Sends it to the boards to no one. Just a whack at it, and it goes into the CU bench.
I mean, I agree with the fans at the moment. Take your time, settle it down. You didn't have to make that pass right there. McConaughey went off and changed. Just settle down. Be careful.
Yeah, I think they didn't realize the change was occurring. So I think a player would have been there if it wasn't for the change.
Yep.
But either way, get the face off here.
Just be aware, though.
Yep.
Face-off cleanly controlled by Arizona State. Here comes Ian Erdman. Racing in, shoots, saved by Liam O'Gwyn. Ferguson blew a tire there, and he was wide open. It's a great look on O'Gwyn, and the shot just went right to his chest. Just a little more than a minute gone into overtime. Pearson, Marcinkevichus, and Ferguson, the skaters, out for Colorado now. It's Butler to Erdman. Ian Erdman pivots, trying to shake off Marcinkevichus. Now looks for Kylie Ram. Marcinkevichus steals for the Buffs. Up to Brody Pearson. Pearson, guarded by Butler, trying to find Marcinkevichus, able to keep it away from the ASU defense. They're not going to try anything crazy. They'll just regroup. A minute and a half gone in overtime. Rapolis Marcinkevichus still has possession of the puck. Looking for a pass in front, Ferguson. He's letting that play develop. Butler trying to get past Ferguson, he will. 2-on-1.
They're tired.
Butler across. Kylie Ram stopped by O'Gwyn. And now Marcinkevichus the other way. 1-on-1 with Palmer. And he's worked off the puck by Palmer. Buffs get some fresh skaters out there. Trunko and Kinney are out. Palmer and Friesen both fresh out the off the bench for Arizona State. Borghe's also out there. That shot just missed the net. Here comes Borghe. Poke pucked away from him by Chase. Kinney looking for Borghe. Half of the overtime session has expired. Borghe on his knees, puck loose in front, and just quickly tapped away by Chase. Here's Friesen, just holding it behind his own net, letting ASU conduct a change. Friesen, and a race past Trunko, which he does. Friesen towards the net, quickly sticked away by O'Gwyn. Friesen looking for Chase. 2 minutes left in the extra session. Chase trying to get to Friesen, worked off by Kinney. Now here comes Trunko, 1-on-1 with Kruk. Trunko shoots, missed the net.
He had an angle there.
1:45 to go. Peshenik back out on the ice for the Buffs, his second shift of overtime. And so is McConaughey. Lead pass, way too far for Tillman, and icing is called against Arizona State. The ASU bench not in agreement.
I mean, O'Gwyn touched the puck. I'm like,
Yeah.
They do kind of have a point. I don't really know why that was called icing.
Yeah, I know.
And they're doing another
My
neutral
bad.
face-off.
Face-off at center ice.
Yep.
Minute and a half to go in overtime. Deadlocked at 3 apiece. McConaughey straight off the face-off, twirls behind Robinson. Both players in their second shift of overtime. Robinson, a nice move. What a save by O'Gwyn. McConaughey leveled in the boards by Marchant. And now, here's Robinson. The goal scorers for Arizona State all out right now. Tillman has 2, Marchant had the third. Here's Robinson. Has it poked away. McConaughey got to get away from Robinson. 1 minute to go in overtime. Gosnell over to McConaughey. Passing to Pashenik. Pashenik to Gosnell. Just shoving Marchant. Robinson. Got space. Shoots, blocked. Tillman picks it up. Stick is broken. 30 seconds left in overtime. Pashenik up to McConaughey. McConaughey gonna try to get past Erdman. McConaughey tried to drag it past him. 20 seconds until a shootout. McConaughey steals. McConaughey passes to Kate. Shoots, deflected. Rebound close to the net. 10 seconds in overtime. Issa gonna dive for the puck. Puck is loose and just past Kate. It'll go all the way down, and this one is headed to a shootout. A very entertaining overtime session, I gotta say.
Both teams could have ended it a number of times. This has been impressive.
And so they plan and get ready for a shootout. (3-3). The Buffs were in one shootout game last season. That was against Oregon, and we mentioned that at the start of the third period. How ironic. And it was between 2 of the goaltenders that are on the bench right now for Colorado, and Liam O'Gwyn and Matt Server. Matt Server ended up getting the win for Oregon last season. Of course, he's sitting on the Buffs bench right now. So, gonna talk things over, see who's gonna go take shots.
And wow, this is, goaltending battle here, and this really is to decide the season.
In the shootout last season against Oregon, the 3 shooters were Jack Ferguson, Mark Borghi, and now assistant coach Tommy Kleinman. None of them scored. And it looks like it's going to be Drew McConaughey to start things off for the Buffaloes. Of course, when the refs break the huddle and place the puck down. Grabs the puck, he'll put it at center ice, and Drew McConaughey will have the first shot in this shootout. The season likely comes down to this. Drew McConaughey backs off for a second. And now starts. Drew McConaughey moves in on Creasy, scores! Caden Butler, the first shooter for Arizona State. Here comes Butler and on O'Gwyn. Butler, stopped by O'Gwyn, he missed the net. The crowd wasn't into it before. Man, they're into it right now here at the Rec Center. Energy at an all-time high as Adam Trunco in his 100th career game engages Cody Creasy. Trunco moves in and stopped by Creasy. Second shooter for Arizona State The guy who scored twice, Connor Tillman. Tillman picks up the puck and engages O'Gwyn. The boos erupting at the rec center. Tillman scores. Now it rests on the shoulders of the captain. Mark Borghi picks up the puck. Moves right in, makes a move. Oh, and he stopped by Creasy. Wow, for a second I thought that went in. Could this be it? It's Wyatt Palmer who's going to take the shot for Arizona State. Palmer to try and win the game. Palmer moves in. Palmer. Oh, he tried the wraparound, can't get it. This game continues. And so now it's Rapolis Marcinkevičius for Colorado in the first extra shootout round. Marcinkevičius moves in and scores! It got past Creasy! Oh my goodness! How did that one get through?
And O'Gwyn.
Gotta make the save on Ryan Robinson. Robinson's played in 26 games. He's got 9 goals. Robinson with the game on his stick. Saved by O'Gwyn, and the Buffs win in a shootout. Unbelievable. The Buffs sweep the Sun Devils, winning this one 4-3 in a shootout.
And the season stays alive.
And
they needed that one.
And the season stays alive, Jared. What a win by the Buffaloes. Gave it up near the end. They were despondent, took overtime. Dangerous chances on either end. Bang, bang. Could have been won to the shootout. And you saw how it went. McConaughey, a dagger. Marcinkevičius, and then O'Gwyn, the final stop.
What a finish from the rec center. An absolutely amazing series these two played this weekend. 2 wildly entertaining games, super physical. I mean, every single skater left everything they had out on the ice tonight. And for the Buffs, they wait till Wednesday. They wait till Wednesday to find out their fate, to see what they need to do next weekend against the Rams of Colorado State. Marcinkevičius saluting the fans while he's tapping the stick against the glass. And what a finish from Boulder.
I mean, what more can you say? This was incredible. They came in knowing they needed to win. It looked like it was out for a second. But the Buffs complete the weekend. For the first time since September.
First time since September, the Buffs take both games in the given weekend. They took game 1 last night 4-2, and they survive here at home 4-3 in a shootout. Tell you what an exhilarating finish. Jared, thoughts?
That was fun.
Yeah, that was fun.
I'm also freezing.
Anything can happen.
Yeah.
Anything can
Yes.
happen, you guys.
I do want to shout out that we were told Pashenik's mom came up before the game and said he's going to get 3 tonight. He got 2.
Oh,
but like
nearly got a third one.
nearly got
like,
third.
a
So
third
I'm
nearly
gonna count it
times.
anyway. Shout out.
I mean, nearly called it. I mean, prediction of the century.
That would have been awesome. I mean, that was awesome. But, oh man, that was a fun one. And I mean, letting it go with 10 seconds left to tie it, and then overtime, and then coming home and. Oh man,
It's just
I hate shootouts.
I know
they're the worst.
They're the worst. I mean, I love watching shootouts when it's not my team, but
Fair,
especially
yeah.
when you're in person, they're just really, really stressful. Especially as you said, after you give up the lead like that with such little time left, that's really demoralizing. And they were able to fight through that, through both a 5-minute overtime period and a 4-round shootout.
So the Buffs
man.
live to fight another day.
And what is that other day, Alex?
It's next weekend. And it can't be against anyone else besides the Colorado State Rams.
Oh, look who it is. Colorado
Oh, our
State
friends up north.
Rams. Hey, Fort Collins.
So we mentioned last night that the season's finale is scheduled to be at home here in Boulder on Friday and a neutral site game on Saturday. We have been told that has now been moved, so the game on Saturday will now take place on Thursday, and it will be in Fort Collins. So the Rams will get a home game. And, of course, that means now the season finale, of course, at least before bids go out,
Back
is here in Boulder.
at home in Boulder versus your top rival,
Your biggest rival.
who we beat back in December in the game here in Boulder.
Didn't get the job done in Fort Collins.
Nope.
Of course, looking to change that fate to stay alive.
Now they, the sayings are always, once you do it, then you can do it again. They've won the full weekend.
Going to have to do it again.
Colorado State.
And regardless of if they make nationals or don't make nationals, there still will be a bonus series after next weekend. This team will be here in Boulder against the Oregon Ducks.
Finalize the regular season, senior night, get everything all wrapped up nicely. Hopefully a good series, obviously, for Server, his old team. I think it'll be fun.
And then they conclude the season on the road in Las Vegas against UNLV. And if they make nationals, we mentioned it last night, and that would be a huge warm-up series for nationals if they do end up making the tournament.
Yeah, that's a tough team. That would be a tough series, and hey, all the preparation you can get, if you can get it, by all means.
So the Buffaloes live to fight another day. They win in a shootout, 4-3 over the Arizona State Sun Devils. An exhilarating finish here on ScoBuff Sports. For Aiden Glockner and Jared Miller, I'm Alex Roberts saying so long from the CU Rec Center. You heard it here first on ScoBuff Sports. Have a good night, everyone.